We are here today with the graduating batch of B.Tech students at IIT Roorkee at the Mehta Family School of Data Science and Artificial Intelligence. Hi guys, I'm going to take a small round with all of you introducing yourselves. Tell me where you're from, why you're here, why did you choose to be here? So just two questions, your name, where you are, and why did you do data science AI? Let's start.
So hello, I'm Sukrit Jindal and I'm from Punjab, and the only reason I came here was because of my JOSA rank, but I did choose to stay because it was a nice branch and I like the curriculum structure.
So hello, my name is Sachin Gupta. I am from Gangapur city, Rajasthan, and the reason I choose this branch like IIT Roorkee is because it's like near to from where I am situated, and along with this is a new branch, data science and AI, and along with this we can know that currently there is a craze of ML AI branch, so that's why I choose it.
Hello everyone, my name is Ishan Garg. I am from Gurgaon, Haryana. So most probably the reason of joining was because a lot of people told me that AI is going to be the next big thing, and yeah, it was close to my hometown as well.
Hello, I'm Shaurya Singhal from Jaipur, Rajasthan. I chose this branch because I thought it was cool.
Hi, I'm Shweta Singh from Uttar Pradesh, and the reason I chose this branch because it seemed cool and futuristic.
Hello, my name is Shri. I'm from West Bengal, and the reason I chose this branch, okay, it's a slightly long answer, but I think from 7th and 8th, that's when I started programming and I learned about AI, and there was these cool functions that can predict anything that you give it, and I was like, okay, this is really fun, so I started getting into AI back then, and then I found out there was a branch at IIT Roorkee and there was no better option than this.
Obviously, in terms of data science AI, this has been one of the initial programs that happened in any of the IIT systems, right? So was it like a difficult thing to say that we don't know where this is going to go because you don't have senior data, you don't know what placements will be, you don't know where the industry is going. So at any point in time, was it difficult to be one of the first batches and then try and figure it out as you go along?
I don't think it was that hard in terms of the industry because there were a lot of people in the campus that were already working in data science or AI industries. It was more hard in terms of we didn't know where the course would go.
Right.
I think we can say that not having seniors did affect us. We were not very aware of college culture and things like how things go around in campus. So generally having seniors does help in that case. But yeah, with time we figured out, we found some of our seniors who helped us through the way. So yeah, it ended quite well.
Next question would be that between computer science and data science AI.
Okay, so I would like to say that I would personally choose data science and AI over computer science.
Are you saying that now? Or
No, I actually had the opportunity to make that choice and I chose data science and AI. So because my reasons were that particularly here at IIT Roorkee, the curriculum of data science and AI was more aligned towards my own interests. That is why I preferred this branch, and it was also exciting to be part of something new rather than something which is already established in the status quo.
And you mentioned that some part of the course curriculum here aligned with what you wanted to do. So particularly what was that you personally wanted to do?
So as I mentioned, maths was something that always has fascinated me. So while there was also the option of MNC itself, but data science and AI combines aspects from all of those branches like maths, computer science, and other branches as well. So that's what interested me to stay here.
For any of you, was this not the first choice of your branch? Oh wow! So all of you chose from day one to come into this department? That's super cool. Okay, so I know from him what are his favorite parts of the entire field. How about for all of you? What about this curriculum or this field excites you guys? What is your interest?
Okay, so mostly in this there is a AI part in which we have to predict. First is ML, and in which we are going to prediction field, and then AI the robot doing everything by itself. So I have not learned that much by myself, but it excites me most that I can try to build something like robot or agentic AI field which can do the job I am going to do. I am trying to think that first I will do job for 2-3 years, then what work I am doing, I will try to do that work through the AI. Through agentic AI.
So, since AI is the cool thing and a lot of cool things are going on, but nobody really knows how all of that is working. And knowing that, makes you feel really special. And you see something and you are like, okay, I can also make that. And maybe in future, all of us will be doing something crazy.
I think my favorite part about the curriculum we've had a few courses related to computer vision, and I think that has been my most favorite part of the course. Whereas, like, as you, at least personally for me, it's like when you're working with machine learning model, you have to gain some sort of like intuition of what's going on, like the mathematics behind. So it's very easy to draw parallels to your own vision and computer vision. I mean, like, okay, if I could see slightly differently in this way, then maybe that would help the AI as well. And yeah, that's why that's been my favorite part.
The part I love about the course and in the field general is about the generative aspect which has come in the last few years. Like at this point we are not just predicting things, we are creating things, whether it be like images or it can be text. That is what has revolutionized most of the industry right now, and now it is moving forward with agentic capabilities. So that's what I've loved.
So whenever anybody says agentic, everybody only thinks about Chat GPT, Claude, etc., right? So I want to know from each one of you now, if you were to create something tomorrow, what is it that you want to create? What's the agentic element you're bringing in?
If it's like an ideal that I would want to create, then I would say that I would want an actual AGI, unlike the ones that companies parade around these days, like an actual machine that could think like humans.
I would like to create a model which basically solves the markets and like automate my job. That's what.
Now that you guys are graduating and you're the first batch undergraduate that's gone on, you didn't have any seniors, but now you are going to become the seniors, right? So what are we bringing in for the juniors? Or you had 3 years of juniors, like, have you been good seniors?
We are the wrong people to answer that.
Self-assessment.
We conducted a freshers for them. That's more than enough. I mean, we've tried, I think I speak for all of us when I say this, that we've tried our best to give them the guidance that we didn't have, right? Of course, a few things changed with the fact that our curriculum was also different from theirs with the new education policy and changes like that. But from our end, I think and hope we did the best. The rest is up to their own assessment. So
now let's come to what's next. So all of you are now placed. Can you tell me a little bit about where you're going or what you're going to be doing?
Yeah, so I've been placed at a startup, Drafted AI in San Francisco, and I'm going to work. So what the company does is we build house floor plans. That's a big thing in the US, building house floor plans and using AI and diffusion models. And yeah, I think that's mostly it. And even if I think broadly in my career, I want to be staying in the field again of computer vision, because I love that.
So I have been placed as a data scientist in Microsoft, but if you talk broadly about my career spectrum, I would like to move towards computer vision.
I'm an upcoming member technical at a hedge fund known as DSAI. I will be working in Hyderabad, India, and mostly I will be working around building products related to generative AI.
So I've been placed at Salesforce, which is CRM, one of the most biggest CRM in the world. So I'll be joining in as an SD. So mostly I'll be working on their infra service, which is a tier 0 service in the caching industry.
So I got placed at a software developer in the HFT NK security research. So basically we are going to deal with the markets, and I have to build like a software which can trade and buy and sell in the milliseconds latency.
So I got placed as a quantitative strategist at Quadive, which is also an HFT firm, and my job will primarily be to create the algorithms and the ML backend to perform the trades that he mentioned, but at a different company.
Great. Sounds brilliant. Again, because you guys were the first batch, was there any struggle in placements?
So like as the first branch, so one of the difficulties that we faced was that companies were not aware of our existence as a branch itself. So for that we had to like contact seniors, contact the various HR departments of different companies and get them to know that yes, MFS DSAI exists and DSAI B.Tech is a thing, and you should give us internships and placements. So, and yeah, stuff like that.
The main problem came in the internship part only. Like in some companies, we had cleared the last round of interviews also, but we just got ignored due to our branch data science. But that problem did not came in the placement, and it went like smoothly.
That I think is definitely how you've helped your juniors in the batch, because you've already paved the way. But I also want to know that when you are going for your placements and trying to get to the companies, etc., then how are you positioning yourself different from, I know it's not the same and might be a naive question, but how are you ensuring that people understand that your capabilities are very different from CS?
Honestly, I don't think in any of the interviews there's too much emphasis. Like if you're going for like a software interview, there's not too much emphasis on which branch you're from, but more emphasis on the substance, like what projects you've worked on or what research work you've done on. So that question of, oh, are you from data science or computer science, that never came up. Although they might have an internal sort of a thing, but we just had to prove ourselves through our work and not through our branch.
A quick round of favorite project or course in the 4 years.
Probability theory, it was like we already had a probability course, but particularly the person teaching was very enthusiastic in that one.
So my favorite course was image and video analytics. So we learned a lot about traditional computer vision as well. So nowadays the focus is mostly on the modern methods, but learning traditional methods was also very interesting.
So apart from all the coolness and traditional stuff, it's still good, huh?
Yeah, like it's really important as well.
So for me, we had a course recently which I really like those computer architecture for AI. So basically we learned about how most of the modern hardware works for AI, how is it different from basic CPU design, what are GPUs, TPUs, and most of how inference works, how training architecture is different from the normal one. So all of that.
And I learned about the applied ML, which was taught by GN Pillai sir. So in this, basically, we have started our ML course. So in that, we have learned about the mathematics behind those traditional algorithms. And along with this, we have also learned about DL, deep learning, in this RNN, CNN, all those stuffs.
I think my favorite course was in second year. It was optimization and soft computing techniques, because it was taught by Professor Soham, and he just seemed like a person who just knew his stuff. He was, like, any question you'd ask him, he was able to answer. He was very enthusiastic about what he taught and how he taught it, and he'd go out of his way to sort of make sure that everything was understood even beyond the classes.
So in our last sem, we had computer vision by Professor Chetan Ralekar, and that was a very fun course because he gave a new perspective on things. Like traditionally, we were learning about ML and ML models, but he also gave a perspective into the neuroscience behind how those ML models came to be. So that was one of the more fun courses, and mathematical image processing as well.
Thanks. Okay, let's step out of the AI and the school, etc. Obviously, it's such a vibrant institute that you're at, and there's so many different clubs, activities, etc., etc. Do any of you, what do you do outside of the classes?
I was in two clubs, I guess, PAG and DSD. PAG primarily dealt with competitive programming. So through my time in PAG, I have been to I'm going to World Finals for a second time this year. And particularly in PAG, I enjoyed a lot about my time during leadership, specifically around conducting events, lecturing people, mentoring kids. Except for that, I just binge watch something.
So I have been part of two campus groups. One is Kshitij, it's the Literary Society, and the Data Science group. And the Data Science group I've been very close to. It's been very fun. We work on papers, and then there was one very memorable Canada trip. I mean, it was for a conference, but yeah, we went to Canada, and it's very nice just interacting, sharing the knowledge that you have with your juniors. And beyond all of this, I guess, technical stuff, lately I've been enjoying cooking a lot. So just gathered 3-4 friends, and then we just cook together. That's what I do in my pastime. And yeah, just walking around campus, late night walk. That's a IIT Roorkee thing, 2 a.m. walks. And yeah, I've been
part of Vision and Language group. So it is also a AI club, and we also publish papers and stuff. So apart from that, I've been part of athletics. So lately I've been enjoying swimming a lot.
So my primary interest is in like playing sports. In school time I have only tried cricket, but here I have tried many different sports like tennis, table tennis, badminton. So what I do, I have to gather the friends and then just start playing any game which we like. Like mostly we like to play cricket on ABN ground.
So, like, I've been part of 3 campus groups: SDS Labs, Vision and Language Group, and Society of Business. I think Shweta has already told about VLG. So, most of my time in the campus was spent around SDS Labs. Like, it is basically a software development section. So, where we like deal with a lot of technologies, both software, little bit hardware as well. So, like, I've been to various national, international hackathons. Have been on a lot of trips with those guys. Had some loving seniors as well as some loving juniors. So yeah, it was a great time around there.
I've also been part of 3 campus groups, DST, as the 2 of them I've already mentioned. And other than that, I was part of the Physics and Astronomy Club and the Finance Club. So yeah, those basically played to my interests in mathematics and financial domains. And other than that, I haven't been in this club, but I really like to see their activities. That's the quizzing club. Like, I really like their quizzing activities. Yeah.
Second last question of today. If you had to give one piece of advice to the junior that's coming in now, the first year who's just going to take admissions, what would that be?
I think the one advice would be like try to explore as much as you can. Don't bound yourself by any one thing. Like, even if you don't like data science and AI, explore other things. The campus is for exploration and to find out what you like and what you don't. So yeah, that will be my advice. Don't regret over your decisions. Just explore and have fun.
This I would say from a general, just like a college advice perspective. I would say that when you come into college, there's a lot of people that you see, and I think it's very important to realize that when you come in, there's a ton of people out there. Some will be of your flavor, some won't. So don't just think that okay, I met these people and these are and now I'm part of there. But there's a lot of people who you'll find who will be probably even better friends for you and better people for you.
Last question. Forward 10 years, you're back for your 10th reunion. You're given a mic and you're told to share your favorite memory from your 4 years here. And this one everyone has to say.
Okay, let's say it was around mostly, I would say there were a lot of parts of the campus where I felt like there was a very competitive environment, competitive in the sense that there were a lot of people competing against each other and they had a mutual respect for the thing they were competing for. I would say that was my favorite.
I think my favorite memories were made in VLG. So I met a few of my very close friends there. I met Shri in DSAI, but yeah. Also the late night walks in the campus were my favorite part.
Favorite part was we went to a trip in the 3rd year with a scooty. We have a group of 6 students. So during that trip, we got a fight with the owner of our farmhouse which we have taken, and he was asking to call the police. So that thing, and along with this, in the same day, like our scooty was also got damaged. So due to which we have to like walk 1 kilometer with the scooty to near the someone who can do it.
That's a good memory to have.
I like to change my I just remembered something. Okay, particularly I think where I live, there is a very small part of the country that you get to meet. But when you come here, you meet really people from all sorts of places. So if I would say there was one thing which I really liked was that you get to hear a lot about different perspectives, since there is so many people who have lived at so many different places.
I think the biggest thing which I would miss about the campus would be the freedom it offered. Like, we can move out at any time, roam around the campus at late nights, do anything, and still we would be like, okay, nothing would happen because we are within the campus. So that's something which I would really miss.
Okay, I think that wraps it up for today. Thank you so much, guys, and all the best. Congratulations. Make us proud. And hopefully we'll sit again to do one of these sometime soon. Thank you.